Good evening. Welcome to the first meeting of 2024 for the Downers Grove Village Council. We're glad you've joined us tonight. If you're watching at home, we're glad you're there too. As is our custom, we'll begin our meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Rosa, would you please call the roll?
Mayor Barnett,
Here.
Commissioner Jose,
Here.
Commissioner Sadowski-Fugit,
Here.
Commissioner Gilmartin, Commissioner Glover,
Here.
Commissioner Tully,
Here.
Commissioner Davenport.
Here. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to our audience as well. If it's your first time here or you haven't been in a while, we do have minutes of the meeting, or I'm sorry, agenda of the meeting on either side of the room on the little shelves. We do have a short lineup tonight. Is there a motion concerning minutes of previous council meetings?
Mayor, I move that the council adopt the December 19, 2023 minutes as presented.
Second.
Any comments or questions from the council? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Just like that, we're on to item 4, public comments. This is the portion of the meeting where we take public comment on items not on tonight's agenda. So if you have something you'd like to say to us or a subject you want to mention, come on down to the podium, tell us what's on your mind. Okay. We will continue. The mayor's report tonight is moved up in the agenda, and we're going to take a look back at 2023. All right. Good evening and welcome. Thank you for being with us as we share our annual report for 2023. This presentation is part of a well-established tradition in the village where we take time to consider and recognize the most significant achievements of the prior year. It's been the custom of this council to take a look at some of the milestones that will forever define our history. Before we do, I want to remind everyone that we are a community that values all its members. As such, we are a community ready to engage future challenges. This has been and will remain one of our defining principles. The achievements highlighted here this evening are the result of the hard work of many people who share their time and talents for the betterment of our village. It is my privilege as mayor to reflect on these achievements and help enshrine them for years to come through this annual review. These successes would not be possible without the collaborative and dedicated efforts of the team comprised of the residents and businesses of Downers Grove, my village council colleagues, village staff, and our partner organizations. What we'll see this evening is that through working together, your village provides quality services and that we work hard to reflect the values, standards, and priorities of our community. In 2023, the village made great progress on the construction of the Civic Center project. In fact, after decades of false starts and course changes, construction started in late 2022, and construction has gone well throughout 2023. I'm thrilled to say the project remains on schedule and under budget. When completed in the fall of this year, the result will be a modern facility shared by the Police Department, Village Hall Departments, and School District 58's administrative offices. A facility that adds value to our community and stands ready to serve Downers Grove for generations to come. Israel Blackburn Plaza will welcome visitors to the building. Elected and appointed boards and commissions will convene and deliberate in the council chambers named for former Mayor Betty Cheever. The Civic Center has been designed to include environmentally sustainable features and will showcase the ways that governmental organizations can work together and serve as stewards of community resources and our shared environment. One of the key components of the Civic Center project is the sale and redevelopment of the property that lies between the new Civic Center building and existing vehicle fleet garage. Often referred to as Lot 2, this property will be sold and redeveloped with a new apartment building. In December, the council selected LCI Development Partners for this portion of the project. As depicted in this rendering, the proposed apartment building, which will include 2-story townhouses along Curtis Street, will fit well and will complement the adjacent village buildings and existing residential neighborhood to the south. When the sale of this property and real estate taxes paid once the building is completed, the project will generate over $13 million that the village will use to help pay off the bonds issued to construct the Civic Center project. The financial plan, which was updated in 2023, now shows that the village will not have to levy any additional property taxes to make payments on the bonds issued for this project. Environmental sustainability has been a top priority of our community for decades and continues to be a guiding principle in the efforts and activities of your village. The Civic Center project will contain several environmentally sustainable elements focused on energy and water best practices, including green roofs. 2 areas of the roof will include landscaping and plantings, which will help as rainwater buffer, air purifier, ambient temperature reducer, and indoor temperature regulator. Rain harvesting. Stormwater will be collected in cisterns and used to irrigate landscaping, both conserving water and reducing stormwater flow during peak times. Permeable pavers, reducing the amount of impervious area on the site and reducing stormwater runoff. Solar panels will capture the sun's energy and use it to help supply power to the building in a renewable and inexhaustible manner. Native landscaping will be located throughout the site, minimizing the need for maintenance, reducing water demand and air pollution, and providing shelter and food for wildlife. Let's take a look at the permeable pavers being installed.
These are permeable pavers. Designed for optimal water absorption. They're just one of the many eco-friendly options being installed at the new Civic Center.
Environmental stewardship has been part of our strategic goals for many, many years. As such, other such efforts can be found in various activities throughout the village. For instance, in 2023, 7 bioswales were installed, bringing the total of bioswales throughout the village to 39. The installation of 8 additional bioswales are planned in coming months. Whether it be in and around these bioswales, in pollinator gardens, or stormwater basins, the village continues to incorporate native plantings and improve biodiversity whenever possible. The rain barrel and native tree and shrub sales continue to be popular with our community. These annual events have been part of a successful collaboration with our partners at the Conservation Foundation since 2010. Our sustainability efforts also focus on reducing potable water consumption. Thanks to our monitoring and conservation efforts, including our innovative Water Smart system, village-wide water system consumption is down 20% since 2012, even though our population is up. To further our commitment to the environment, the village joined the Greenest Region Compact in March. As part of the process, the village prepared a report assessing how well existing village efforts align with the GRC framework. What we found is that through our longstanding commitment to being stewards of our environment, there is significant alignment between the village's existing sustainability efforts and the GRC. The GRC identifies over 400 goals, objectives, and strategies, and Downers Grove is already a leader. Through our decades-old commitment to environmental stewardship, Downers Grove supports 94% of the GRC goals, 57% of the GRC objectives, 51% of the GRC strategies. The Metropolitan Mayor's Caucus, the organization who operates the GRC, reacted very positively to the village's sustainability efforts. The Director of Sustainability Efforts shared some kind words about Downers Grove and posted the village's report on the GRC webpage as an example document saying how impressed they were with how the GRC and Downers Grove goals align, noting that Downers Grove is clearly a leader in this area. Over the summer-long planning process, the Council directed staff to prepare an environmental sustainability plan using the GRC framework and to hire a professional staff member specializing in environmental issues and policy. We are pleased to welcome Jacek Michnik, who joined our team today. With the help of the Environmental Concerns Commission, work on our sustainability plan is underway, and our commitment to improving and reducing the impact of village operations on our shared environment remains firm. Keeping Downers Grove a safe community is one of our strategic goals. In a vibrant community like Downers Grove, walkability, rideability, drivability, and connected neighborhoods are desirable attributes and the reasons why your village takes pedestrian, bike, and traffic safety seriously. In 2023, the village made significant improvements to vehicular and pedestrian safety throughout the village. Near North High, the village constructed a new sidewalk along the east side of Saratoga, connecting the school property to parking areas and businesses along Ogden Avenue. We also completed the design and authorized construction of the Main Street Safety Project. This project consists of reconfiguring Main Street to have one vehicle lane in each direction, dedicated bicycle lanes, pedestrian lighting, and enhanced traffic signals. Construction will take place this year and should result in enhanced pedestrian and bicycle safety as well as a reduction in vehicle crashes. Based on the results and recommendations of Neighborhood Traffic Study Number 8, the village made several pedestrian and vehicular safety improvements in the southwest area of our town. We installed several new stop signs and striped sharrows and a parking lane on 71st Street. We reduced the speed limit on Dunham Road and installed park speed zones near O'Brien, Powers, Concord Square, and Dunham Place parks, as well as Marduk Farms. School speed zone limits were established near Kingsley and Downers Grove South High School. Significant pedestrian and safety enhancements were made in the downtown in 2023 as well. The traffic signals on Main Street were enhanced to include accessibility features, making it easier for visually impaired pedestrians to navigate the intersections. New signal heads and uninterruptible power supplies were also installed. Pedestrian crosswalks were replaced and sidewalks were repaired to provide a more safe and welcoming environment for our pedestrians. In the residential neighborhood just west of downtown, the village installed a four-way stop sign at Carpenter and Grove and striped Carpenter Street with parking boxes and sharrows. Pedestrian safety continues to be a top priority of our traffic-related planning and construction efforts. Downtown Downers Grove continues to be the heart of our community. From exceptional restaurants to outstanding stores to community events ranging large to small, the downtown offers something for everyone. In 2023, the village beautified the area. We replaced sidewalk corner treatments and pedestrian crosswalks. We installed several new landscape planting beds and enhanced the existing ones. We installed irrigation systems to keep the plants in the beds looking great all season long. We also repaired curbs and sidewalks throughout the downtown. The result is a more beautiful, vibrant, and welcoming downtown. Here's a quick video highlighting some of those beautification efforts.
You may not have noticed all the new downtown landscaping that was installed this summer, but these guys have.
Who doesn't love a good bee video? Your police department, which continues its long history of innovation and leadership, is committed to putting people first and treating all who live, work, and visit our community with dignity and respect at all times. The SAFETY Act went into effect in 2023. While already a highly regarded longtime leader in people-first policing, we took this opportunity to increase officer training in many areas, including use of force, duty to intervene, duty to render aid, and responding to mental health-related incidents. The Downers Grove Police Department continues to be ranked at the top of police departments nationwide and remains one of our community's greatest assets. In 2023, the village continued to invest in our police department through technology, providing our officers with the tools they need to perform their duties in a manner consistent with the expectations of our community. The new technology provides enhancement to services and improvements in safety. Without question, this new technology has a place in modern law enforcement, and your village is committed to working continuously to improve safety, transparency, and accountability. Our department continues to be accredited by CALEA. This designation provides objective evidence that the police department's commitment to excellence in leadership, resource management, and service delivery. Residents, businesses, and visitors to Downers Grove can be confident in our department's ability to meet our community needs, and I'm proud of the work they do on behalf of us every day. When it comes to public safety, Downers Grove is fortunate to have not only a highly ranked, nationally accredited police department, but we also benefit from an award-winning fire department. The American Heart Association's Mission Lifeline EMS is a program designed to recognize emergency medical service organizations across the nation for excellent heart attack care. The role of EMS in the system of care for these patients is crucial and often sets the course for a patient's outcome. For the 5th year in a row, our fire department was recognized by the American Heart Association with the Mission Lifeline Gold Plus status, the highest recognition level awarded from the American Heart Association, for its coordinated, proactive system of care that turns first responders, hospitals, and other healthcare providers into a team, using proven guidelines and best practices to treat patients suffering from heart attacks and strokes to help save lives and improve patient outcomes, from symptom onset all the way through cardiac rehabilitation. This is another distinction that puts the Downers Grove Fire Department among the top departments in Illinois and in the nation. Your Downers Grove Fire Department holds a Class 1 public protection rank for fire protection effectiveness. This classification is based on a community's fire suppression system, including emergency communications, operational effectiveness, and water supply. Community efforts to reduce losses through fire prevention, public fire safety education, and fire investigation are also recognized. Property and business owners and communities with an excellent ISO rating like Downers Grove benefit from lower insurance rates. Downers Grove is one of 27 fire departments in Illinois and one of only 411 nationwide with a Class 1 rating. Congratulations to the hardworking members of the Downers Grove Fire Department for their commitment to excellence in public safety services. Traditional public services are increasingly enhanced by innovation. The village publicly launched our social services referral program in 2022, connecting individuals in need of service with the agencies that provide services. This program provides multiple methods for individuals to contact the village, including in person, by phone, and online. Individuals who contact the village receive personal referrals to specific social service providers from our licensed social worker. The village also actively seeks to identify and contact individuals who may be in need of services. In 2023, the village worked to improve the awareness of the program. Information was included in police and fire public education programs and events, published on partner agency platforms, featured in information booths at a variety of community events, highlighted in newsletters, social media platforms, and on the website. Social worker Heather Lippy has made several presentations to community groups throughout the year, and we published information brochures in Spanish. Let's take a look at one of the videos we used across social media platforms earlier this year. These awareness efforts helped improve the program. In 2023, total referrals increased by 22%, and importantly, accepted referrals increased by 27%. Over 500 referrals were made with an acceptance rate of nearly 90%. We connected people to agencies providing a wide range of services. The vast majority of people were connected to housing, mental health, transportation, and senior services. This program operates with the assistance of the Human Service Commission, so we want to offer a special thank you to the members of that commission who generously give of their time and talents to help guide our social services referral program. Over the past several years, the village has developed a strong working relationship with DuPage PADS. PADS recently began operating a facility on Butterfield Road offering short-term lodging to people in need of permanent housing. The village led and coordinated meetings with PADS, District 99, District 58, the Park District, and the library to identify needs and develop strategies to address them. I'm proud to say this collaborative approach helped PADS address resident needs, engage a private security firm, and reduce the number of emergency response calls at the facility, all while providing a secure space for PAD clients to call their own, helping families and individuals have a safe, warm place in the short term, and helping create paths towards securing stable housing options for them and their families in the future. On a similar note, the village also led and coordinated meetings with several of our community churches that participate in the Community Kitchen program. This innovative, volunteer-driven program provides meals to members of the community experiencing food insecurity. The village and churches work together to develop an operating plan that continues to provide meals to those in need while minimizing the negative impacts to areas near the participating churches and reducing the demand for emergency response. The village relies on technology systems to provide a wide array of services. In 2023, we replaced the Enterprise Resource Planning System, enhanced cybersecurity, and launched a new website. The new ERP system improves efficiency and expands the ability to conduct village business online. Your village maintains high standards for cybersecurity. Last year, we enhanced our security to further reduce risk of business interruption and loss. And in June, we launched our new website. It's way better looking, easier to use on computers and mobile devices, and much easier for our staff to maintain. It was reformatted to a scrolling environment, reducing the number of click-throughs. It has loads of updated visual graphics and does a better job of highlighting community events on the home page. Most importantly, it maintains a powerful search function which allows users to access all types of information, documents, and data contained on the website with one search, a key feature not offered by many municipal websites. In October, the village adopted updated building and fire codes to the most recent versions. These new codes make buildings more safe and enhance environmental sustainability. The village is now in a position to maintain our top rating by ISO, the Internal Organization for Standards, and our rating by FEMA. Maintaining these codes not only positions us well in terms of real safety focus, but these ratings save residents money on insurance premiums. In fact, we just received information on FEMA's recent review of our community rating. The Community Rating System, known as CRS, is a voluntary incentive program that recognizes and encourages community floodplain management practices that exceed the minimum requirements of the National Flood Insurance Program. The preliminary results show that Downers Grove will improve from a Class 6 to a Class 5 CRS rating. When finalized later this year, Downers Grove will join only 16 other Illinois municipalities with a rating of 5 or better. Beyond the ability of our community to handle the challenges presented by severe rainfall, our FEMA rating will allow residents participating in federal flood insurance programs to do so at a lower cost. For well over a decade, your village has been constructing stormwater infrastructure projects in areas that are subject to frequent flooding. Since 2008, the village has completed over 90 stormwater projects at a cost of over $50 million, and we've seen real results. While flooding still occurs, dangerous or damaging flooding, of structures in particular, is less frequent, and the stormwater retention systems are doing their job, putting stormwater in predictable places and draining it away in a timely manner. The current stormwater capital projects plan includes the construction of 12 new projects at an estimated cost of $7.5 million. In addition to these projects, annual recurring programs such as the Draining Cost Share Program, our Green Street Sustainable Stormwater Program, downtown water quality improvements, minor stream corridor maintenance, and storm sewer replacements account for an additional $1 million every year. One example from our list of stormwater capital projects that was completed this year was the Sherwood and Chicago drainage improvements. Sherwood is a street that had no formal drainage infrastructure, which caused drainage problems and icing of the pavement and the sidewalk. The project consisted of installing a drainage system on Sherwood from Chicago to Grant and on Chicago from Sherwood to Linden. The project also included installation of a V-gutter along the edge of the pavement, resurfacing of the road. Let's take a look at before and after photos which highlight the improvements in this neighborhood. There's the before photo, and here's the after photo. This project is an example of how, through a comprehensive focus on design, improving stormwater can also improve safety, reduce long-term maintenance, and enhance the beauty of a neighborhood. In addition to the stormwater system, the village owns and operates multiple infrastructure systems, one of the largest of which is our street system. Your village includes over 167 miles of streets, and we work diligently to maintain them. Regular maintenance includes filling potholes and surface cracks, patching surfaces, resurfacing pavement, and reconstructing segments when necessary. In 2023, we invested nearly $4 million in our local roads and resurfaced over 35 street segments. In October, the village approved an ordinance allowing video gaming in a limited, highly regulated manner. This ordinance will go into effect in January 2025. However, the council wants to hear from residents of Downers Grove prior to allowing video gaming. The council has placed an advisory referendum question on video gaming on the November 2024 ballot. If this referendum fails to pass, the council plans on reconsidering the video gaming ordinance in November or December of this year. This process increases the public's awareness of the issue and allows the public to provide input in the decision-making process. Please stay connected with your village as a web page with information on the video gaming referendum, including the referendum question, frequently asked questions, and the video gaming ordinance will be available beginning in late March. Downers Grove has, without a doubt, been positively impacted by the strong partnership between the village, the Economic Development Corporation, and Downtown Management Corporation. We have a low tax base and a constant cycle of development in our commercial areas because people invest and reinvest in our community as they bring new businesses to start or expand in Downers Grove. Much of that activity happens thanks to the collaborative efforts of our partners at the EDC and Downtown Management. Each year, the village budgets funds to support the work of these organizations. In 2023, it was close to $1 million, and our return on that investment is important to every resident and business in the community. For example, 28% of our budget for village operations comes from property taxes. That's really not much, less than 1/3 of what it takes to support our community and continue to provide the top quality services we spoke about earlier. A significant portion of our revenue, which allows us to keep doing what we're doing and to minimize taxes, is the result of economic activity. Economic growth, festivals and celebrations, marketing opportunities, creating jobs, and ensuring the vibrancy of our downtown. The work of the EDC and Downtown Management Corporation is vital to the long-term success of Downers Grove. EDC and Downtown Management do much on behalf of us all to create the environment that, frankly, allows us to keep our costs to residents and businesses down. We're thankful for their partnership and service to Downers Grove. Working together with the EDC, we significantly improved the Downers Grove economy in 2023 with several noteworthy additions, including the Woodspring Suites Hotel at Ogden and Walnut, Dash Apartments at Main and Washington, Panera Bread at 75th and Lamont, LEC Event Technology, who relocated to Bridgepoint 3 and Ellsworth Business Park, Old Second Bank Corporate Office and Travelers Insurance Corporate Headquarters, which both relocated to Highland Landmark 3, and the Chicago Auto Place at Ogden and Lacey. Downers Grove remains an appealing place to invest in the future, and those investments help us all. These economic development wins increase sales tax revenue, food and beverage tax revenue, enhance the property tax base, provide jobs, and improve the appearance and attractiveness of our community. The Ogden Avenue TIF Increment Financing District was created in 2001 and was set to expire at the end of 2024. The village, working closely with the EDC and our General Assembly elected officials, extended the expiration of the district. The extension will allow the village to invest TIF revenues received prior to the original expiration date in redevelopment projects that will result in new and expanded automobile dealerships and new restaurants that will generate sales tax and food and beverage tax, create and retain jobs, and enhance property value. TIF revenues generated during the extension period will be declared surplus and distributed to the taxing bodies. Over the past two decades, over 30 redevelopment projects have been completed, increasing the taxable value of the properties from $29 million in 2000 to $55 million today, and transforming the appearance of the corridor. Let's take a look at Ogden Avenue then and now. The Ogden Avenue TIF District has been an unmitigated success. In the summer of 2023, the Mackinac Art Center, affectionately known as the MAC, hosted the Andy Warhol exhibit, and your village partnered with the EDC and downtown management to promote the exhibit and facilitate a multi-agency effort at increasing awareness of this unique opportunity throughout our community. The EDC placed a Warhol-themed promotional sign on Butterfield Road, encouraging people to visit the Warhol event and stay in Downers Grove hotels. Downtown management placed Warhol-themed banners on streetlight poles, encouraging people to visit the Warhol event and shop in downtown Downers Grove. These efforts increased awareness about the event, Downers Grove hotels, and downtown Downers Grove. Art is one of the ways we break down barriers among different parts of our community and bring everyone together. The arts often shed light, focus, and awareness on our most vulnerable in a society, or those issues which bind us in the moment. And arts help us explore what it means to be human, illuminate inner lives, and enrich our emotional world, and teach compassion. I'm proud of our efforts to help with the awareness of this unique opportunity and look forward to such opportunities in the future. The village significantly advanced our diversity, equity, and inclusion practices in 2023. As I mentioned earlier, a community that values all its members is a community best ready to engage challenges, and a government that reflects its residents is best ready to serve them. Our efforts have been on the village as an employer, with a focus on increasing the diversity of our staff through employee attraction and retention. Our mission is to attract and retain a diverse staff, create opportunities for all, and celebrate differences, knowing that diversity makes us stronger. And I'm proud to report that our village staff team has become more diverse. All staff members received training on diversity, welcoming, and inclusion, and we participated in the Metro Mayor's Caucus Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Working Group and Task Force. Your village's commitment to ensuring a welcoming workplace for all is strong, unwavering, and committed. This is an important work, and we will continue. One of our long-standing strategic goals has been as a steward of financial sustainability. This financial sustainability is achieved by aligning expenses with revenues on a long-term basis. For many years, we have controlled expenses and implemented revenue sources that withstand short-term uncertainty and provide long-term stability, all while providing value to the residents and taxpayers of our village. Good stewardship, long-range planning, and the desire to care for our residents, businesses, and guests alike demands that financial sustainability remains a priority. In 2023, we again managed the budget wisely. Expenses in the general fund were kept at the budgeted amount while revenues exceeded the budget. This allowed us to transfer $2 million to other funds as we seek to address both short and long-term financial needs and to minimize the burden on taxpayers in the future. We also established a Public Safety Pension Stabilization Reserve, which earmarks funds for future contributions to police and fire pensions and reduces the impact on property taxpayers. The 2024 budget, approved in December, reflects the strategies and recommendations in the long-range plan and contains a sustainable general fund. Village property taxes will not increase this year, as the 2024 property tax levy is the same as the 2022 and 2023 levies. Let me say that again. Despite increasing costs nearly everywhere we all look and improving village services, your village will not be increasing the property tax levy next year. The amount of typical property pays to the village in property taxes will remain at approximately $787, or less than $2.50 a day, a real value for the services the residents of Downers Grove expect and deserve. Accuracy, transparency, and consistency are hallmarks of any good organization. They're what each family and each business expects of the governments that serve them. For over 30 years, the village's financial work has been recognized for its accuracy, transparency, and consistency by the Government Finance Officers Association. Once again, the village has received the Distinguished Budget Award and the Certificate of Achievement for Excellence in Financial Reporting for the Comprehensive Annual Financial Report from the GFOA. Communication and information are the keys to understanding, and your village wants to make every effort to communicate with the residents, businesses, and guests we serve, and to provide the information that helps us all make decisions and understand our community. We try to create opportunities to connect with us and get the information needed when it's convenient for you. As a result, there are many ways to get the latest information on village issues and operations. You can follow us on Facebook, X, and Nextdoor. Additionally, there's a weekly e-newsletter with links to our website, meeting agendas, construction updates, and local events. Registration is easy with a visit to the e-news subscription page on our website. Finally, you can register for community-wide notifications and receive important messages from us via phone, email, and text. Please visit our website at downers.us and choose the communication methods that work best for you. Thanks to the residents and businesses of Downers Grove, my Village Council colleagues, village staff, and partner organizations who find innovative ways to serve our community. Our village is well positioned for success, and together we'll continue to make this community all it can be. Thanks for listening this evening. 2023 was a fantastic year, and we're looking forward to a great 2024. With that, we will move on to item 6, the consent agenda. Is there a motion?
Mayor, I move that the council adopt the consent agenda as presented.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? It passes unanimously. Thank you. Item 7 is our active agenda. Our active agenda is the portion of the meeting where we take up subjects on which we plan to take action tonight. These are subjects that would have been discussed at least once before, sometimes many times before. With that, is there a motion concerning a TIF district ordinance?
Mayor, I move that the council adopt an ordinance extending the term of the Ogden Avenue TIF District and the Ogden Avenue Corridor Redevelopment Project Area for the Village of Downers Grove, Illinois, as presented.
Second.
Do we have any comments from the audience on this agenda item? Council comments or questions? Martin?
Mayor, you appropriately pointed out that it's been an unmitigated success, so let's continue that trend.
Indeed, thank you. Others? Rosa, please call the roll.
Commissioner Jose?
Aye.
Commissioner Sadowski-Fuzit?
Aye.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Got a frog in my throat. Commissioner Davenport?
Aye.
Commissioner Tully?
Aye.
Commissioner Glover?
Aye.
Mayor Barnett?
Aye, that passes unanimously as well. We do not have any first reading agenda items this evening. Is there a manager's report?
Just an impressive list of accomplishments in 2023 that the mayor just went through, reminding me that this is a great staff team. So I just wanted to take a minute to say thank you to every staff member who makes this work happen. Thank you to the council for providing great policy direction and making those great policy decisions that are required for that level of performance. It's really a privilege and an honor to be part of this organization. No further report. Happy New Year.
And to you. Is there an attorney's report tonight?
No report, thank you, Mayor.
Item 11, council member reports. An opportunity for council members to report out on goings-on in the community, other organizations they're connected to, or items they want to highlight. We'll start with Commissioner Davenport.
No report, just Happy New Year, everyone.
Danny?
No report. Thank you, Mayor.
Leslie?
Just want to wish everyone a happy and healthy. I know COVID is really making a comeback here right now, so I hope everyone stays healthy and has a happy start to their new year. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Martin?
Thanks, Mayor. Just want to wish everyone a happy, healthy, and prosperous 2024. And I would note that we saw the winter solstice happen recently, which means that the days are getting longer, and that can only mean one thing. There are only 170 days left until Rotary Grove Fest. I have nothing further, Mayor.
Thank you, Martin. Greg?
Happy New Year, everybody. No report, Mayor. Thank you.
Before we adjourn, I just want to say thank you one more time to my colleagues in particular. We talked about staff, and certainly we have a heck of an organization here. I don't want to diminish that, but it's been a pleasure to work with each of you, and I'm looking forward to 2024. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Move to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned. Thank you all, and good night.